So my foot's stuck. The dog's having a seizure, and I still have a pie left. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how you even
Because
get to
I
a
have to-
situation like this.
Saturday nights are weird.
How do you know that it was Saturday?
You're
What's going on, guys? It's The Basement. Welcome back, everyone. We got a great show for you. I know I said that last week, but this time, I promise you I mean it. I'm Red K, and of course,
Lionheart X, the loneliest wolf by choice.
MF the engineer.
how's everybody doing? How's everybody's week? Everybody
Pretty
look-
good.
Pretty good. I'm pretty sure everybody here saw Avengers Endgame.
Yes.
We'll be talking about that later on in the show. Spoiler free, by the way. So if you worried about spoiling something, we probably won't. It's just that it's good.
Don't say probably, because that
We
like,
won't.
gives the
Probably. We won't do it.
expectation of
Okay.
something. Might
We
drop
won't
it.
do it.
All right, so we were all horrified a couple weeks ago
Yeah.
by the leak of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh my God.
And the trailer's out, and we're gonna watch it right now. Yo, Alan, run it.
No, don't. His hands. His little hands.
Did I forget to do Culture Corner? I did. In the Culture Corner, like I said, first up,
With the creepy
that's the thing that happened.
Sonic.
But more to creepy hands.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I don't like his hands.
Show his creepy
He doesn't
hands.
have gloves.
Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, the trailer. Here it is.
No.
Gotta go fast.
Minutes ago, an energy surge knocked out power across the entire Pacific Northwest. This needs someone who can figure out exactly what we're dealing with.
You're not suggesting who I think you're suggesting.
We have no choice.
What the? Are you in charge here?
Yes, I am.
Nope!
I'm wrong. I'm in charge.
Allow me to clarify. In a sequentially ranked hierarchy based on level of critical importance, the disparity between us is too vast to quantify. Agent Stone?
The doctor thinks you're basic.
Listen, pal, I don't know if you realize
I'm sorry, Major. What was your name?
Benny. Nobody cares. SFPD.
Meow? Oh, come on.
Okay, pal, I want answers.
Basically, it looks like I'm gonna have to save your planet. Oh, is that all you got?
No, but thank you for asking.
Uh-oh. Whatever this creature is, our job is to secure it, neutralize it, see what makes it tick.
Look at this. I took 9 million steps today.
Stay in there and be quiet.
How much longer? I can't breathe in here.
Do you have your child in that bag?
No. I mean, yes, it's a child, but it's not mine.
It's not your child.
Smells like body spray in an old ham sandwich.
There he is. Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
if you're wondering where Sonic's been for the last couple years, he's been living his life in the gangster's paradise, basically, right?
I mean,
I'm kind of hyped for the movie. I'm definitely going to see it.
I have to go see
Jim
it.
Carrey is Eggman. I
Pretty
mean,
good.
No, he's actually called Ivo Robotnik. He is
His
not
actual
called
name.
Eggman.
His actual name.
Yeah.
Ivo Robotnik.
He's gonna call him Eggman in the movie.
Unless they only call him Eggman if he looks like an egg. If he just like
Yeah,
just
otherwise he'd be like Stickman.
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
he will look like an egg by the end.
but there's that clip at the end of the movie,
Maybe.
at
He
the end of the
looked
trailer.
pretty
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
there'll be
goggles
a
and
scene
the
of
big
him with
stash.
an egg, and they'll call him.
He's definitely
Eggman.
gonna go like to Sonic's universe.
Always eating eggs.
He just has egg, and they're like, oh, he's Eggman.
It's Eggman. It's the Eggman. He eats lots of eggs. Like,
But it's Jim Carrey. He's gonna make it like
yeah.
super
He's
funny,
gonna make it
right?
quirky.
I'm
That,
sure.
like, all the stuff in that movie, like there were like random funny moments that were in there. None of it actually involved Sonic though.
Yeah.
He had a JoJo reference.
I don't know
though.
when he was
I didn't
when they
get
thought
the
it was a
Joker.
kid
It
stuck
was
in the
there.
bag.
But
I
we
saw
didn't
it.
see Sonic there. Otherwise, the horror movie would come out. So it was fine. Keep him covered up.
The other thing we got Scott Summers, the actor from
Yeah.
Scott Summers going to be
James
in it.
Marsden?
So he's
James
definitely
Marsden,
going to die. It's like at some point in the
I mean,
movie.
Is that the rule?
he
The
deserves
mercy
it.
killing?
I mean, or he's going to get divorced.
No, he's got a ring on him. He'll be okay. Yeah.
A chaos ring.
Okay. Yeah.
Moving on. Epic Games and Epic Games Store and the Valve Store, Steam Store have been going head to head last couple months, and you can see right here, Epic has had recently a lot of exclusive games.
Timed exclusives and normal exclusives.
And would you say that Steam is the more popular, I guess?
Yeah, Steam's the kind of the go-to for it right now because it's been the most established. But Epic came on the scene and they offer more revenue to the developer. So they're buying these exclusives and other developers are giving them exclusives so they can get more profit out of this. So it's kind of been a back and forth. Some people are upset that you're taking games away from Steam for a little bit.
Exactly.
This
Yeah. So one of those upset people had this tweet go over, and Tim Sweeney of Epic Studios was like, "Yeah, we'll totally stop doing that if if Steam has our profit margin, right, to the actual game developers. And you want the game developers to make money because that allows them to have money to make other games. You know what I'm saying? So that's really important. And it was just me, but the Epic Store is kind of more updated than the Steam Store too right now, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
I think.
because they haven't been updating it for a while, I want to say.
Steam doesn't really, they didn't really have to because they were
They were like
ones.
the only ones. So
Yeah, so
why
like-
change?
Wait, no, Microsoft has a. Moving on, next story. Nintendo Switch Online. We didn't think it'd be a thing, but it's a thing, and something over 9.8 million accounts.
Which is great.
For people online. It's something to say, Lone Wolf?
No.
It's
Just
it's pretty cheap though. Like I think it's something like $4 a month.
Yeah, it's
Five,
really
I think it's like $5 a month, 20 for a year, which is like really good.
Math
great.
doesn't even work out on that, but sure.
Yeah.
yeah, but why not? Whatever.
Nintendo like we just found out about the internet last year.
Pretty much.
Just buy it, please.
Nintendo, like somebody came into a Nintendo office, like, you guys, you guys,
You guys know that there was
holy
something
crap.
called the internet.
But I
See,
was-
9.8 million accounts is just a crazy amount.
That's a crazy number. Like, are that like to think there's that many
All of them
systems
are
in
just
the wild?
playing Smash. There's like 2 people that are not playing Smash.
I mean, is
Nah,
there?
there's Mario Kart in there too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mario
Those are the
Kart's
other 2
more-
people.
Yo,
Those are the
Kart's
other
got a more
two.
stable internet. They're
Mario
playing
Kart
that.
is the biggest selling game on Switch, and it's a port of a Wii U game.
So it's the other way
It's a
around.
good game though.
That's pretty crazy.
It's a really fun Mario Kart though.
So we got Kingdom Hearts leak that came out.
Nobody cares about Kingdom Hearts.
There's gonna
Nobody
be
cares. Nobody cares.
there's
When you
gonna
walk
be
away, you won't hear me say, please.
You won't hear me say,
Oh,
Oh, baby.
this isn't
Don't
a
go
good
out.
game, 'cause it's not. It's not a good game.
Simple and clean
Is the way that I'm making you feel tonight?
tonight.
so
hard to
we're
let
gonna
you
get
go.
DLC, some new bosses, and a new Keyblade in that. So that's pretty cool as well.
Who cares?
You pressed my face very gently.
did.
I was like,
I was just like, there you go.
It was
you
a
got
good.
soft hands.
It's very romantic.
Also, Days Gone is out, and it was supposed to be a great game, but the reviewers are saying that it's not that good. It's got a pretty median score on Metacritic right now. I believe it's something like a 7 point something.
That's not bad though. If you
It's not
really
bad.
think of
It's
it.
really
just
not.
the
It's
10s
not
that we're
God of
used to.
War, but it's not bad.
Yeah, it's
you know
just
what I
not
mean?
the 10s that we're used to, but a
I
7's not bad.
I really think it's just coming from that this kind of game has been repeated so many times.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of unfair, because like of course you'd get bored of the same game if you played all of them. But if
Exactly.
you only played like 2, like say you played like Alien Isolation and this one, you're not gonna be annoyed by the same like craft, stealth, do the thing, do blah, you know.
The major complaint is the game is kind of like it's like 20 hours too long. There's not a lot to do, and you're repeating a lot of stuff. But like you were saying earlier, if we got a game that's the only game you're gonna buy for like the whole year,
And what's wrong with that?
Exactly right.
So it's like I don't know. Well, I haven't played it though. Also.
I know that Lionheart, you were planning on getting it, right?
Yes, I'm actually going to start streaming it tomorrow, actually.
All right, so we'll definitely see. You'll let me know if Lex show up is bored or not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, no.
All right.
Stop streaming it.
All right, so we got You to Choose coming up next, and we'll be talking about some Mortal Kombat, and that's coming up right now in the basement. Stay tuned. You to Choose segment's going on right now, and Mortal Kombat's getting a little flack, not because of the game, because of some of the microtransactions that are going on in the game right now. Is it fair? Is it not fair? Are people complaining a little bit too much? You to choose right now.
Oh boy. You first.
All right, I'll go. You're complaining for no reason.
That's pretty harsh.
Please stop. The crypt has been around forever, and it's always had the ability for microtransactions to be in there. If you don't want to like buy everything, don't buy it.
I kind of disagree with that whole thing because you didn't have to buy all the stuff originally. They kind of have a point. Why are you going to give me something that I can earn in the game and then make me pay for it? That's a little weird. Like Frost. Oh, like Frost. Just easy to get.
Hey, look, if you want to have everything unlocked right away, it's just one-time payment. You don't have to waste your time in the crypt if you don't want to. It's something that's an option there for everybody, and there's no pay-to-win in there. So you're not getting better benefits for it, so still complaining for no reason.
You're making me buy things that I think should be able to earn, and they had to even do an update for it just so I can make, so they weren't gonna like I wasn't gonna burn my money to try to earn all this stuff. They actually had to fix the game to do that.
I don't know, man. It's just like the option's there if you want it, but people see that as like the only option there is. There's a totally another option of don't do it. So it's there if you want to, or it's there if you don't. Don't spend your money if you don't want to. If you want to give them more money, go ahead. If you don't, have fun.
Just remove the option for it. Just let me earn it.
So MK11, you to choose right now, man, on the in the comment section right now. So do you want to spend more money? Do you not want to spend more money? Is the stuff already there? You to choose right now on 2050 Esports right there in the comment section. We're going to get to the comments in a second. I can't wait to get to the main topic, which is coming up right now. And we're going to talk about a little movie called Avengers Endgame.
What?
Don't think anybody's seen it, but
no.
It's an indie movie.
Yeah, well, it's a niche movie. We'll talk about it right now. Coming up in the main topic. All right, so Endgame, we've all seen it, right?
Oh God, yeah.
Seen it.
Yeah.
This is a total spoiler-free review. We'll do another spoiler review later, and we're just going to talk about the main, how we felt about the movie, I guess you want to say it. So first off, we'll start with Lionheart X. Is it a complete movie? Is the main thing people want to know, right?
Yeah. I think anytime you have a series that's 22 movies long, spanning 10 years, that's some major weight on the Russo shoulders.
Exactly.
But they did it. They gave you an ending that still leaves stuff open for more phases, and it just felt complete. Everyone got it. Just worked. It's one of those surprising things, but it worked, and it worked really well.
My turn?
Sure, man.
I think it's a complete movie, but you do have to watch part one to understand some of the stuff that's going on. You can't just be like, I'm just going to go straight into Endgame. You do have to watch a little bit of that for the first thing. Once again, I agree with the 10 years. God, it was hard to digest the movie. It was really hard to digest the movie. After I got done, I was just like, I don't know how I feel.
Depressed.
Like this was it in a way, yeah, but it was less of depressed. It was more like
full.
Yeah, this is what I was waiting for years. Yeah, it's done. Nice bookend.
There was a lot of throwbacks to the older Marvel movies. So you got more out of it if you have been with them the whole time.
Exactly.
Yes. I'm still digesting.
Yeah.
I'm still in the process of just being like,
movie,
good Lord,
I mean, onto that sentiment, I think that if you've only watched the Avengers movie, so that would be Avengers 1, 2,
1, Age of Ultron, Infinity War,
and this one, that would be 4
You're
movies, right?
out.
But if you only watched Infinity War and Endgame, you'd have a complete story.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't be missing out on anything. Yeah. And if you've watched since Iron Man, which was the first movie really Hulk was like the fourth movie.
I think.
But
we don't like to talk about
that.
Was it?
Ang Lee's Hulk was not part of the MCU.
No,
it was because it was the same general.
Incredible Hulk. With,
that came out after because Tony Stark was.
That's
in the
right.
credit.
That's right. That's
Wasn't the same general in both movies? Same actor. Okay, so regardless.
Anyway.
If you watched these 10 years of movies and you don't want to watch any more MCU universe, that's okay.
Yeah, you could stop.
It's a jump off point if you want.
It is. It's a jump off point, and it's actually like an end book.
If you just wanted to stop here, you absolutely could, and it won't hurt anything. You could just stop.
one of the big
Don't though, but you could.
one of the big things that people were asking me that wanted to know about the movie was the fact that Captain Marvel's performance, how was it in the movie? And I thought it was great. I thought she did, it was perfect. It was what it needed to be.
I agree. Because the big thing, like I know as some of our people will get into, her role in Avengers was shot before Captain Marvel. So they really had the Russos had no idea where to go with her.
Yeah.
Because they probably didn't know where the movie was going either.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I like her in the Avengers Endgame more than I like her in her own standalone movie.
Yeah. Well, I can't. Okay.
She was flat. She just felt flat still. She just felt like a flat.
She just always has that
performance,
smug,
flat,
nothing
everything.
look on her face.
No, man.
I gotta disagree.
She
like
had some of the coolest scenes in the movie.
No spoilers.
She does it. She just does that face. It's just like
she's not really in it. But anyways,
Yeah, she's not really.
I mean,
She's
she
not
doesn't
really.
I think her part that she is in the movie is good.
Yeah.
Oh, I disagree completely. I find her
she
to
had
be
cool things that happened that she did,
I
but
find
when it
her-
came to her performance, it was.
I
like,
find her to be almost comical. How she
In a
is
comic book movie?
No, right? No, I really think it's a joke. Like she is a joke in this movie. And that's not talking about anything to do with her like fighting stuff. That's fine because that's not her. But we're talking about her. Carol Danvers is awful.
I think the special effects in the movie.
That's great,
Were
but that has
really
nothing
good.
to do with her, does it?
No. I'm
I got it. See?
I think special effects in the movie were done very
It looked
well.
really good.
Really good.
Even though like one of the things about these movies that kind of bothers me sometimes is it becomes kind of like a CG land.
Yeah.
But this
And
one,
you do get that,
you
but
do
it's
get
done
that.
well.
But I was gonna say it's not as like obnoxious this time. Sometimes in some of them it can be a little bit like,
why is this?
who's here? What's happening? But I think this one they did a really good job.
I'm like without giving anything away. If you've heard any rumors about the story, you haven't seen the movie yet.
Yeah.
The type of story that it is, we've seen before, but we haven't seen some of the consequences.
Yeah.
Kind of happen this way.
Yeah.
They told it in a good way.
Yeah, like because when you see a movie like Avengers Endgame, which is not a new concept,
No.
you feel like you're gonna know what's gonna happen at the end, and there's some twist in there.
Yeah, and it just I was a big fan of just the beginning of the movie because it's like Infinity War ends on such a bleak note that it's like it's interesting to see like this movie didn't start peppy and happy.
You know
generally.
what?
This started with like
It started
where
hard.
do you go
I
from
heard-
here?
In the
you know?
trailer, Tony Stark's, not Tony Stark's, but Robert Downey Jr. saying like they lost. He said in the trailer he was saying that, and we're gonna see what happens when they lost, and you do.
And it's, you know what's kind of nice? I watched a movie reviewer talk about it, and one of the things he talked about was interesting is it's like, it kind of feels like 3 different movies.
Oh yeah.
And so it's like the first half is like this solemn movie, and then it becomes some other things that I can't tell you about. But it does kind of feel like 3 movies that are like, that's what makes it so good, is it's like you sit through like, each act is like its own thing.
And it didn't feel like a 3-hour.
No,
long
it
movie.
really, and that's why I think.
it paced really well.
Yeah.
I was like, by the end of it, I was just like,
is it
3
over?
hours?
It's over?
3 hours?
Yeah, it really
That
doesn't feel like it.
Well, I think what someone said to me, and I agree with them, was the fact that it just felt like a comic book.
It did.
Like it felt like a series, and these were all the issues to the comic book, and it was done correctly, but in the movie
very
form.
good. It was excellent.
Yeah. So CG acting despite Captain Marvel.
Aside from her, everyone else was fantastic.
Yeah, and the movie doesn't really leave you with a lot of questions at the end.
No, not really. There's a couple things that I can't even mention because.
Yeah, those would be spoilers. Yeah.
But aside from that, even then though, it doesn't really impact how I feel about the movie, so it's very slight.
All right, here's the real question.
Yeah.
How many times did you cry?
Oh God.
None.
I got the misty eyes like 3 times.
Yeah, I'm 3 on the misty eyes.
Yeah. Well, you're just like this. You're like,
me, but I
there was
didn't.
there was somebody behind us though who was a full out, just like,
oh my God. Yeah, there was someone behind me in the theater, full on sobbing. They're like, I hate this movie. It was amazing because I'm just sitting there watching him like.
There's a guy in China that had to be removed for hyperventilating because he was crying so much during the movie started.
There was another guy
that ran out and spoiled the movie,
and then they all beat the crap out of him.
And the police let the people people who beat him up.
Because they wanted to see the movie too.
Exactly.
The police were probably like, "Oh my
They're
God,
like,
beat
that
him up for
happens.
like 2 minutes, and then we'll."
No, there's a part in the movie when something happens, and I was like, and then there's a part in the movie towards the end where something happens, and it just was like.
The end is just like a mixture of emotions.
Yes,
And
it's
it's
so
just
much.
Everything.
It,
and
like,
It's like they were like, "Hey, how do you feel about this?" And they threw it in the jar and shook it.
Yeah, but I was good towards the end,
It's
right? I'm
great.
good, and then something happened, and I was like, stop it! No, I don't want that to happen.
There's an
not
exciting
cry.
part of the movie that I won't say, but I think you guys might know what the part is. A bunch of stuff's happening, and I got super excited. And I was like, ah, and that's all I just. The rest of the stuff, I'm just like, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel.
That's what I was talking
I'm
about.
sad, but I'm not sad. I don't know how I feel.
I
What
know
are these
exactly-
feelings? I can't explain it.
I know exactly what you're talking about
Yeah.
because when that happened, I audibly was like, "Ah!" like,
I
yes!
sat there,
That's what I
and it
was
was
talking
just
about.
like, it was like,
It was so good.
I got so excited that I got tingly, and I
I
was just
got
like,
chills.
I can't say
I
anything.
got
I
chills
think we're
from
all
it.
talking about the same part in the
Yeah,
movie.
Yes,
probably.
we are. Yes, we are. Lionheart X.
Did all of our movie theaters like applaud? Because my theater, every time I've seen it so far, has applauded at that
Yeah,
scene.
yeah.
every
Oh,
time.
no.
At that part, I was in basically an almost empty theater, which was really nice.
Wow.
And I almost applauded. I was like, and nobody
I
else
did.
did. And I was
So-
just like, okay,
I did.
cool.
The general consensus is that the movie is good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Go see it. If you see it with a full theater too, I don't usually like to do that, but this one,
reactions.
when
We got
they're-
salty clips coming up
Yeah.
next, and we'll do a spoiler cast coming up
we'll
later.
talk about it.
Yeah.
We gotta.
Got it.
I've never heard of full theater.
We got salty clips, and it's those moments in gaming that makes you makes your sodium levels rise. And the first clip that I got today is something. I used to play a lot of football games, and this happens sometimes. Roll it, Allen.
The foosball, huh?
The foosball.
The foos.
The ball of foos. Oh.
So the play's over, right?
Yeah.
The play's over. Is the play?
What? What? Excuse me? What?
Wait,
He
now-
threw it completely perfectly spiraled that thing.
You guys don't know when that
Montana.
happens in real life?
The crab.
There's nothing better than
This
the
is
crab.
this is, we
crab.
talked about
I
this.
mean,
It's got to be there. Just in case you didn't.
I had to. I mean, this.
Where's the crab?
Oh.
There it was.
Do you not get a crab?
And
like a crab?
And it's salty.
Oh, it's a oh my god.
That means he's like, "Do you guys eat the crab?"
Oh man, that's
Hungrybox
great.
doesn't eat crabs.
Me too.
Me too. After this, he's like,
And the crab meme is everywhere, by the way.
Yeah,
it
It's
is.
so
It is
funny.
everywhere.
It's so funny.
Look at this. He's just like, ah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's ridiculous. Okay, stop cheering so hard.
Oh, he's embarrassed
No,
now
it's,
too.
no, it's still going on. He's like, no, I'm gonna. Where's my drink?
He's kind of
This was
embarrassed.
minutes later.
Did he just like sit back down and get
Yeah, it was minutes later. Had to get
He's
it.
like kind of embarrassed.
The commentators are like, what did we just witness?
Oh, he's dead. He died.
They
He
died?
killed
Yeah,
him.
dead.
Oh no.
Hey, Doctor, disrespect is huge.
He's a giant.
He is huge.
He's
oh
a
my
giant.
god.
I didn't know he was
So
that
this guy is
tall.
on his team, right? And is talking about how horrible
Stroud,
Dr.
I think.
And talking about how bad Dr. Disrespect is.
They've been going at each other
One of
for
the
a while.
games, I'm actually walking away from the
Are they
station. I'm
teammates?
gonna go
Yeah,
back.
he's saying basically like, yeah, I'm gonna leave and then come back and clean up after during the game. He's like, aren't you guys up on teams? He's like, oh yeah, exactly.
Well.
Disrespect.
Oh,
It's
stop,
not over.
stop,
It's
stop,
not
stop,
over.
stop, stop, stop.
Stop. No.
Look at that, his face. His face is how I
knuckle
feel.
deal. No, I know.
What
Knuckle deal
is
with the
this?
disrespect.
Okay.
Shout out to dude.
His face is exactly how I feel.
Didn't even.
You know what's great for Slodium? Little water.
Yeah.
Little Aquafina.
Gives you a
You
little
know,
Ooh. He's doing it now on purpose. He knows.
Give it to
I'm
him.
gonna keep it there.
My man. Double down.
That's Marn,
Yeah.
who is a troll.
Oh.
Did you see it?
Oh.
Did you see it?
Double down. My man. Bring him back. I love him. What a champion.
Never
stop.
Okay?
We got our esports segment coming up. Nothing like down, down, down. They really make you salty.
If they won't do it, never stop. Just stay there. It was incredible.
Esports coming up next, guys, and we got a lot to talk about this week. Yeah.
Esports news.
And it's nothing like the down, down, down button when you're already winning.
Yeah.
Just don't lose.
No. Do it when you're losing.
I will.
Yeah. You might be beating me, but I'm still gonna disrespect you.
We saw NuckleDu, who used to be a part of Echo Fox.
Yes.
He's actually changed.
I'm just laughing about I'm losing, but it's fine.
Yeah,
I'm still doing it.
NuckleDu's actually changed sponsors at this point, and Echo Fox, the Fox Echo Fox is referring to Rick Fox, who is ex-NBA champion 6 times over, whatever. Something like that.
I've never heard of him.
And he's actually leaving the company.
Yes.
So
he is leaving the company after one of the
An oopsie.
Well, it wasn't an oopsie, it was intentional.
Yeah.
After one of the investors used a racial slur in an email against Jace Hall. Jace Hall's been in the gaming community for years. Actually, I had the Jace Hall show. I really enjoyed the show.
is Jace Hall by chance a African American?
Yes, he is.
Ah.
Oh gosh.
In the
Well, I
email.
wonder what he said.
In the email.
You to choose.
You to choose. Just don't put it on social media.
Please don't.
Keep it to yourself.
He
Choose yourself.
apparently this particular investor has done this before, not only just to Jace Hall, but also to Rick Fox as well.
Oh my God.
And Rick Fox is done with it. He says basically he doesn't want to be a part of a company that will allow this to happen. Echo Fox is like, we don't condone this type of language. You don't condone this type of behavior. We're going to try to find a way to correct it. But apparently this is not the first and only time this particular investor has done this.
So,
It's not
so
funny,
they've done a
but
good
it's
job
funny.
of correcting it so far.
Yeah, it's like you say you're gonna correct it, but you,
Like, just
nobody
stop it.
chat.
If it happens, fire the guy.
But can you
It's
still,
like,
Well,
it's like
an
my
investor.
dog.
Get him So- out.
It's
So
like
can
my
you
dog bit me, but like
so can you
whatever.
still call the company Echo Fox without Rick Fox?
I don't know.
I
They
don't
still
know.
have Sonic Fox, so maybe.
What did the Fox have to say about it?
What did
Ding
the Fox
ding
say?
ding ding
I
ding.
mean, ting, ting.
Thank you.
No, he said something. He said something pretty racially.
Well, he said,
I will not work for this company.
yeah, he's like,
They
I
use
said,
racial slurs.
I
in
cannot
an
say what the
email?
Fox said, but it wasn't
out.
good.
it wasn't great.
But Rick Fox is really deep into the esports thing right now,
Yeah.
so he could really mess the company up. By leaving the company, starting his own company, and then taking some of the talent with him.
Yeah.
Because he's like the face of the company.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm sure we haven't seen the last of him at esports.
Oh no, definitely not. So
no.
we'll see the Fox No Echo coming up pretty soon.
Just-
So I'm pretty interested to see what happens next. So the hand.
Just
Guys,
Thanks, thing.
guys,
You got
Yes, sorry.
something happened. Guys,
Nothing happened.
no, I'm pretty sure something happened.
Fortnite is a game that's made a couple changes, and they've had their they had a tournament.
The Fortnite. Oh my
They had a
God.
collegiate tournament, right? And basically what happened is the guys who won wanted to vocally, you know what, Alan, just run the clip and we'll.
So funny.
Yeah. So these guys won, by the way.
They
all right?
won. They won. There was a coin over there.
The ghost hand dropped his change.
There was
Did
no
you throw
ghost hand.
change?
There was a ghost hand.
Don't
There
throw
was no
money
ghost
at
hand.
me.
He dropped
How dare
38
you.
cents.
So people are mad about the fact that Fortnite has like a they did this thing where they wanted to make people who are playing aggressive the game play more aggressively. So after you get the kill, you could like get more power, more boost ups and everything like that, which made the game be a little bit more aggressive, right? And so they took that away from the game in the last update patch, and these are what these guys had to say about it. They weren't too happy. We got it up, Alan? There we go.
It's in slow motion.
Speed it up, Alan.
It's golden.
Not gonna lie, so we'll see what happens. Epic is kind of messing around a little bit with the way they're bouncing everything, so.
I'm pulling the plug on that one. Give us a better answer here.
Well, we've decided we don't want to play like competitive Fortnite anymore, so we're gonna move on to different games or just probably like do different stuff.
Reppin'
So it's never a good look. So it's never good when people playing your game. Thanks, Alan.
I was just gonna be like Fortnite.
It's never a good look when people play, especially the people that are the best at your game.
They hate it.
Because they easily won that tournament. They're like, nah, you know, your game is kind of horrible, and I kind of don't want to play it anymore. So
thanks for the money. Thanks for that prize money. It was great.
Freaking
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Better than people though who are throwing games on purpose.
Yeah.
Exactly.
League of Legends.
Exactly. We got that.
We're back to League of Legends,
Of
guys.
course.
Here we are talking about Team Dragon Gate. I have to look up their
So
names.
I thought Dragon Gate was actually
No,
the,
it's not like
the
that
name of
stupid.
the.
We're
No.
not doing the controversy thing. I hate that. I hate that
don't-
with a
hey.
passion.
This is controversial though.
You don't just add gate to things.
Yeah.
It was called Watergate because that was the hotel.
Yes.
Just
thank you.
hey,
Thank you.
just
Ladies
add
and
gates to
gentlemen.
fences,
Thank you.
All right, that's all.
You're welcome.
It's more like
So,
it's like Conspiracy Gate.
I'm
I'm gonna both of us. Anyway, so I don't remember their names, so I'm sorry. But the team was caught to be, let's see, they had a losing streak of 2-12 because they were purposely throwing matches.
Well, not everybody, right?
Everybody on the team. Well, okay. So they initially asked their AD carry, his name was Soul, I guess. He was asked to intentionally throw the matches for like $750.
That's it.
A match.
Don't you win? Don't you get more money if you would have just won
Yeah,
it?
like league
I
matches.
imagine it was more than that or something. But
Well, you know, the league matches like the money, the pot. So if you win the $1 million pot, that goes to the company, and you don't get paid directly. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
well,
like
either way, he
Yeah.
was told they would get 750 games to throw the match. Their original AD carry was like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
So they booted him out, got another guy. Yeah.
You and your morals.
How
Get lost.
dare you?
You're
How
not gonna
dare
try
you?
to lose on
So
purpose.
yeah, they kicked him out. So now one of them has been completely banned. The team leader is completely banned. He can't play in any Riot games anymore.
That's crazy.
Look
Yeah.
at the picture of the guy.
And
He
literally
just like,
and,
Look at him.
and literally that was
Oh,
the best picture we could find because everyone he's like either eating or like looking bad. It's serious. Like we were trying to like find a better
caught.
picture. We
So-
couldn't find a better picture.
Yeah, so and then his other teammates have been banned for I think 18 months and 12 months of in-game season. So not off-season stuff, like in-season.
This is
So-
professional gamers though. Like
How do you come back to the
You
league
can't.
after
Well-
you've already been caught cheating?
what it's like what
You
what,
can't.
what they can't really prove that. They can prove that your team was cheating,
Yeah.
but it's still hearsay on who was actually doing.
doing
You know, now we know like the coach.
Well, yeah.
And we know people that who were
ban,
caught.
Yeah,
but,
they
you know,
banned him purposely.
Yeah.
They banned him permanently.
because he was the one
can't
that was
play.
having the practice go.
So, but then the other three can play after like I said, 18 and 12
They
months.
really should punish
year
the
and a half
team.
ban. That's pretty.
Year and a
extreme.
half ban of season time too,
Yeah. Yeah.
not
That's
just
where
like
that's where
regular
the money
time.
is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because if you can't play for a season, you're gonna miss like everything. Like, I mean, I guess you could just still play it, but you can't be
Yeah.
in competitive.
Somebody's
like,
gonna be trying to go to Heroes of the Storm.
Speaking of bands, we got
somebody should.
You,
Heroes of the Storm, you guys.
yo, Heroes
Why
of
do you-
hey, yo, no,
why
no,
do
no,
you
no,
do that?
Heroes of the Storm
You
is
know
our
how
key.
she gets when you talk about Heroes of the Storm?
Heroes of the Storm is our keyword. Heroes of the Storm.
He said the magic word!
And you could just like slow zoom on me, just like just a single tear. Just
Speaking of people getting banned, we got
Yeah.
CEO happening this June. I think it's like June 26th, something like that.
Yeah.
Alex Bailey, who is the Lord and Savior
Of CEO.
of CEO, debated.
Well then.
well then.
Well then, I didn't know that was. I didn't know.
Now
I'm
we
sorry,
know.
Alex, for those times that I came.
You
I
cannot-
missed your tourney because it was just a bit too far for me.
Well-
now it's here in town and I could go to it. Please,
Please, yeah.
please, just don't hurt me. I'm sorry,
so-
Lord and Savior Alex Jabali.
Yeah. So he has an ego. So, anyways, right?
That's because he debates people.
He cut me in line. He cut
Yes, he
he
did.
cut us in line.
Oh,
so
we were trying to
we
play
went to
the demo
CEO and
for
we're trying
Soul
to
Calibur.
we're trying to say the demo in Soul Calibur, and he cut in a wheelchair, cut me in with a
broke
line,
it. He, like,
and was
broke
like,
his leg.
and he was like,
Oh.
he's like, I dare you to say something. I own this place.
I'm like, you're right.
That's the best thing I've
Nothing to
Yeah.
say.
That's
You're
like
right.
that's like that joke about like Bill Murray just like shows up to people all the
Exactly.
time.
He's like, I'm
and
Bill
he
Murray.
does weird stuff, and you're like,
You're Bill
So
Murray.
apparently, Alex Bailey was a big fan of Avengers Endgame, and he put this tweet up. Hey, you got the tweet, Alan?
oh, it's beautiful.
So he's basically saying, if anyone on my timeline spreads the leak of in-game footage and is registered CEO 19, you're basically not anymore.
You can't.
Thanks for your money. I'm not. No refund. I
No
didn't say you get a
refunds.
refund.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
Of
Game
course.
over.
Of course, there was one guy who did it. He was just
Yeah.
joking about it, though. It was just
he
it was a joke, wink, wink.
It was one of those
He
like
still did it, though.
if you click the picture, it's a picture of something. If you click the picture, then it takes you to another site, and it took to like nothing but spoilers. And he was like, "Okay, you're banned." And then the guy was like, "What?" And he was like, "I'm not actually gonna ban you. It's fine."
He should have
It
though.
was
That's
a-
not.
it was-
that's-
I mean,
come on.
Don't spoil the end game.
I mean,
Don't spoil
we don't.
Endgame.
June hasn't come yet.
or else you might get beat up.
You could actually don't do it.
Feeling a little hungry.
I was about to say, you know what's really good segue into what
Yeah.
you guys are saying?
Huh.
Burritos.
I love burritos.
I love burritos.
They're pretty good.
Who doesn't like burritos?
Chipotle has seen a little bit of a rough time.
Yep.
In the past several years, you know, some foodborne illnesses, stuff like that, making them hurt.
But you
They-
want to
they've
know
had some problems.
You want to know what's not what's not have to dealing with food though?
Esports.
There you go.
Can't get sick off that. Maybe, but don't. Let's not talk about it.
Well,
if you have a high sodium diet of esports, you can get quite sick.
Well.
But no, Chipotle in 2017 they started to sponsor the organization Optic Games for a little bit, and now they have also teamed up last May with SoloMid for Fortnite. Before they were doing it for like Call of Duty, Gears of War, all those games. Now it's for Fortnite, and not surprisingly, their stock has doubled.
Yeah, who'd
To
have
like
thought?
almost $700 a share.
Exactly, because
Wow.
they're
Wow.
esports. Exactly.
So like
It's almost like
esports
burritos, though.
Kind of help it. And I'm just saying, yeah, tossing some burritos out
mean-
to fans when they come out.
Imagine if they go to a real game that's not Fortnite.
Listen,
right?
What if they put the burritos in a T-shirt cannon?
listen,
And destroy people.
listen. If
So
if New Day
Carnitas.
if New Day can come out
I
slinging
could die like
pancakes,
that.
if New Day can come out slinging pancakes, there's no reason that like esports players
If they
with a,
sh-
with a giant Chipotle on the back, right?
Could you imagine getting shot in the gut with a burrito, and then you're just like,
Oh.
It'd be like the MK like fatal blow just hits you, and it just explodes.
and like it comes out your spine.
Just X-ray moves. You
Oh,
see the
Baba
face
Four.
raise.
Oh,
It's just like, does it have onions on it?
but with major companies like Chipotle, arenas being built esports. This thing
Yeah.
is in 10 years, man.
It's pretty crazy that like someone like Chipotle with the struggles they've been having can do something like invest in an esports
And it
league
helped them out.
and double like their stock.
Because who eats burritos?
So-
Everybody.
So we've been trying to get this clip up for the last 3 weeks. I promise you. Star Wars
Oh, yeah.
Celebration was a couple weeks ago, and they announced the new season to the new season to their animated show,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Clone
Clone
Wars.
Wars.
And here it is right now. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Oh god, you're making me lean forward.
It's not evil yet, Anakin, or kind of evil.
Not yet.
He's not dark side that.
Yet.
He's on the edge.
This is like a critically acclaimed
This
what's
show's
that?
really
Show-
good.
The show's really
It's
good.
really good.
I didn't watch the movie that came out a couple years ago
You are making a mistake.
though. Was it really good? I gotta go back and watch it. And she's his
Maybe.
Padawan, right?
Yes, Ahsoka.
But I have to sort this out on
Obviously
my
something
own.
good did not happen. She got disbanded.
Without
from-
the council.
Can't you not stop being a Jedi? Don't you have to like die?
And without you.
No, you can be
kicked from the council.
Yeah,
Kicked
or
out?
basically got
The order. Yeah.
ostracized essentially.
Yeah. But to my knowledge, I believe she was set up.
Ah, okay.
And the Jedi's just believed it. And so
Where
she's
exactly are you from? I used to live in the upper levels of
But remember, the Jedi are losing their abilities to do that
The
because of
Jedi
the
running
power of the
around.
dark side right now.
Yep.
starting wars.
I've watched so many of
Pretty
my
cool.
brothers fall during this war.
Look at all my brothers that all look the same like me.
Echo.
Clone troopers are
Family.
Master Yoda, your thoughts on how to win the war?
Oh, Sam Jackson. Yeah.
No longer certain that
Mace
one ever
and
does
Clone
Mace
Wars
Windu.
stuff. Mace Windu and the Clone Wars stuff.
He's
is
pretty
just
awesome.
Whoa, yeah.
You'll never see any Jedi around here. It's not safe down here. Things could have gotten messy for
This
you.
actually was off for about a year, right?
That's why
Longer
I
than that. A year than that. So like this coming back is actually a big deal.
I think they were taking a hiatus because of the whole like,
squad we taking it?
they're trying to figure out
Disney
where they're
making
gonna push.
bad Star Wars
By,
games. Yeah.
well,
no,
and buying up everything on the planet.
And trying to figure out where they're actually going to place the show. So,
Yes.
It was.
Yes.
And then
yes.
they're like Disney XD because
Glad to
you know,
have you back,
Yeah.
Commander.
Oh my
Disney
God,
X.
it's gotten pretty dark.
Oh,
So you always
yeah.
run into that issue of like, do you keep going with it because it's getting darker? These things
I
are supposed to be
mean,
for
it
kids,
gets really
but
dark.
older people like it too.
Well, Disney XD has done that with the what was it? Avengers, not Avengers Assemble, but Avengers Earth's Mightiest
That's
Heroes.
pretty awesome.
That's some
That was
really
pretty
dark
dope.
episodes.
I mean, there is the murdering of the children and when Darth Vader.
Yeah.
When he turns into Darth Vader.
Well, I think that's the benefit, thankfully, of like stuff like Disney Plus when it comes out now. Is like if they deem that the show is getting too dark for like TV,
Yeah.
they throw it on their stream thing. It's what DC is doing.
Oh,
with
that's-
Young Justice.
that's-
Yeah.
Yo,
She's
she
like
is
super cool,
She
right?
is bad, yo.
She's so cool.
She is so dope.
She's like really
They
cool.
created
Yo.
her for the series just after everybody was really psyched about The Apprentice, how he held his lightsabers
Yeah.
backwards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just like that. So they're just like, yeah, let's have her do that too, because that's really cool.
'Cause it's super cool.
dope.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because Darth Maul's not really dead. He had like the robot legs and everything like that. I remember that.
They brought back Grievous too. Grievous is in it a lot, or the early stuff. I think he's gone now, but
Grievous doesn't die until episode 3.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
this is
about-
set between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
I know, but he's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Which
so,
is awesome.
Once again, let us know if you're excited for Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Let us know 2050 Esports. Subscribe, follow us as well, and get in the chat. And we got some giveaways and things like that coming up in a little bit.
Lots of giveaways.
Yeah, lots of giveaways coming up. Stay tuned. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you're watching this, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, man, follow us, like us, and then head over to the Twitch page so you can see it. I'm Red K.
Wait, aren't we doing?
What about Rage Quit?
Yeah, we're Rage Quit.
Oh, my goodness.
You okay, dude?
He's ready to
It's
go.
a bad day.
He's like, I'm done. Bye.
He's running a fever, guys.
he's
He's
ready-
ready.
I
he's
wanted to
quitting
rage.
the
I
show.
wanted to rage quit just now.
He rage quit.
We got
He's
Rage Quit
rage
Replays
quitting
coming
the
up
show.
next.
You're like, I'm Red K, and I'm like, you are.
You are. That's,
And that's his Rage Quit
that's your
replay.
that's
Good
your
job.
So Rage Quit. That was I got a little discombobulated with Star Wars. That's why.
Star Wars.
So Rage Quit Replays is going on right now. Some people getting pretty angry over some gaming stuff, and kind of like me.
He's just like, stop.
Roll 'em
White.
out. I feel like,
It's a
oh, we're
sign.
coming back to this. Remember this from last week?
Oh yeah, the bathtub.
What are you doing?
Son, if you don't get off your game, I'm gonna electrocute you.
You think I'm lying?
But once again, he could have died just now. He was like, you know what? I got another son.
He can make more. We'll make another.
He's
one.
not a disappointment.
Wipe your feet, Switch. And throws you on the rug.
But he's wearing shorts.
He's wearing shorts.
I
That's
feel
that's
like
one
that's-
thing.
That's why this might be staged.
Yeah, I think it might
But it's
be
pretty great.
staged.
He just comes in and just, wow.
Stop.
Is that with a fire, like?
No, that's like a.
It's a crowbar.
The
Is it a crowbar?
Nah, that.
Like Gordon Freeman?
No, that's a crowbar.
No, that is a.
That is a crowbar.
All right.
I mean,
Oh, you know what? I bet it is. I think it's a fire poker.
I think it's a fire poker.
Oh.
my god, they're like the abominable snow covered.
do you think those are real bubbles, or do you think those are like Ajax?
CGI bubbles.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
They added it in post.
Reality stuff.
I don't know.
That's what he's saying.
I don't know, man. That dad seemed like a dad.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he is.
That's pretty great.
He's like.
At least we got to see some more of it now.
He's so
Got to see
hurt.
some of the aftermath.
Oh yeah, it's not done.
Oh my god.
He's like, it still works.
It's good. The screen's just going off.
I'm in the switch of camera.
I think
He said, does it still switch to the TV?
Oh, that was
rewind
just
that
instinct.
back.
That was
Let's
a straight
rewind
instinct.
that back.
Too quick.
That was so fast.
He just.
So what is he playing? CS:GO?
Yeah, it looks like CS.
Yeah, it looks like.
CS:GO.
Probably.
Yes.
got his-
go
he got
away
his-
monitor.
Oh, jeez! It was like a frame.
His
it was
hand.
one frame. It's going so
His hand
fast.
is ghosting right now. He's like
It's
the
going
Flash.
so fast.
That's a reversal.
Yeah.
He's like, "Blink."
Yo, he's put so.
Oh my god. He like
Sorry,
one
I'm
inch
sorry, I'm
punch.
sorry.
Oh,
What
I
have I
did that.
done?
I did that.
What have I
That
done?
was me.
It was like a 1 inch
Oh,
punch.
I gotta get out of here.
That's
I
literally-
gotta get out of
That
here.
is literally the face and pose of like, I had no control over my rage right
Yeah,
there.
it's
I did not realize
Oh
I
my
did that.
god. Did he leave?
No, it's lag.
Oh.
Hold on, back it up. I want it. This is how lag makes you react, people.
You used to react like a robot.
Breathe. Hold on,
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Everyone, Alan. See, this is like the stages of grief at the moment. He's like, I lost. No, I'm not. It's okay. So somebody came and took him out. Yeah.
Close.
Anger. He's going over to the sulk, depression, and then he's gonna get over and play.
I fucked him up.
And I'm dead.
Guy's still shooting for the rooftop. Yeah.
He's good. He's good.
Everything's going well.
This is Daisy.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
fucking
yeah,
dead,
this,
dude.
yeah,
I'm fucking dead,
no,
dude.
the other
I'm
one.
fucking, yeah.
Another survival game.
H1Z1.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Wow.
Those are always great when the camera's like,
There's nothing funnier to me than a camera going.
Everyone, Alan. The crazy thing
So
in the background,
funny.
he goes. In the background.
Oh, Shroud. Bye. Oh no, he's Summit 1G. I'm sorry.
Lord.
Summit 1G.
In the background, he goes, I'm done streaming, guys. Then the guy goes, we've had better games.
I mean,
that's how you sign off on your stream right there.
Exactly. So that was Rage Quit Replays. Apparently, that was it, right?
What?
I'm just making sure.
This is the end of the show.
This is the end of the show.
This is the end.
It's been a long life.
So
Don't forget tonight. We got some Rocket League action.
Yeah,
midweek
that's
Throwdown.
right.
There will not be, if I'm not mistaken, there will not
D&D
be
this Friday,
D&D.
but next Friday we'll be back.
So take a break.
Play your own D&D.
Play your own game. Absorb all the story that's been happening in Cloud Break. Sit down, let it settle in you.
Seep.
And then next Friday.
Next Friday.
And don't forget our YouTube page, and we are streaming on Facebook today. So shout out to the Facebook, giving us love and everything like that. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, we're on there. 2050 Esports. This is the basement, and once again, keep subscribed to us. See what's going on social media. We got prizes and stuff we're gonna be giving away. Of course, our clips will be up on the YouTube page. If you want to go check those out. And like I said, Midweek Throwdown will be back.
No, Midweek Throwdown is tonight.
Tonight.
The Table Wars will be following.
Following.
Okay. Not this Friday. So got a break.
All right, so I'm Red K.
Lionheart X.
The Loneliest Wolf, by choice.
MF Dungeoneer.
And we'll see you guys next week. Same basement place.
Same basement channel.
Be good, be safe. Until next week. If you can't be good, don't get caught. It's the basement. We out.